catching this now or later. I just thought I would come on and hang out for a little bit. I was going to do a kind of a regular little show with somebody earlier, but I didn't hear back from him, so I figured I would just come on and touch base and talk about a little bit of. I think I'm doing a show, well, a little bit of what I was doing for the rest of the week for online stuff. Jesse, thank you for stopping in.
Hello.
Oh, thank you for sharing that, West Haven. Appreciate it. But yeah, I think I'm doing Pesci's show tomorrow night, and then I'm gonna do. I think that one's gonna be on weed and how it saved Pesci's life, and I was gonna talk about some of the benefits that I got from it in my life. But I think we're just gonna chit chat around. Hey, West Haven, thank you for sharing. I appreciate it. Um, but on Saturday there's a bunch of fights.
Who?
I'm not sure if we're having. I mean, it's not like a setup panel, but yeah, people are allowed to come hang out. Oh, Brett's just popping in now. Is that you, Brett? Can't tell.
It's not loading.
Oh yeah, okay. I just had to make sure. So you can keep your camera off if you want. I just had to double check. Howdy, howdy.
Hey.
How are you doing tonight?
Good.
I got to catch your those two folks that sing on your channel every once in a while. I got to catch them again. I saw the old video before, and I got to see a little bit of the live one when I popped in when you were doing it.
Yeah.
So how do you know them?
This one.
How do you know them? Are they like friends or
YouTube family.
what was that?
YouTube family.
Oh, nice. No, it's cool that you guys get to do that where they come on and play their play songs and everything else. You get like a live show. It's nice. Not like a live show. I guess it's always a live show. But hey, Tiffany, and thank you for sharing. I appreciate it. Everybody else that stopped in, I appreciate it very much. Oh, Jesse's saying hi to Brett. Oh, so what you been up to lately?
Working.
Working nonstop?
Tomorrow's my last day on one job.
On the leaves?
Mm-hmm.
Man, after it's been so windy, I don't feel like there could be any leaves left. Not least holding on, you know?
We picked them up.
No, I know. I was just thinking, like, holding on to the trees. Like, it felt like this year they held on for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
I had some trees that were, like, losing them right away, and some of them kind of held out for, I don't know, a little bit extra long. Somebody just popped in the background. You're more than welcome to pop in. You just have to show your face in the background. You don't have to show your face online, but just have to make sure if you do get wild, I can keep an eye on you. Hey, Zachary Kim. Thank you for stopping in. But yeah, I don't know. I just started up with my old boss. I don't know how excited I am about it yet. Still working on it. I'm not gonna ban anybody, but yeah, if that's the case, you probably shouldn't. You probably shouldn't come on. I won't ban you though. To whoever said that in the private chat.
If you feel like that's where it's gonna go.
Yeah, that's a good. If you're suggesting it, there's a good chance that I probably shouldn't put it online. Did I lose my letter? Lose my marbles?
No, I had mine.
What? Oh. Hey Maria, thank you for stopping in. But yeah, I started doing some demolition and remodeling with my old boss, and just been up to that the whole time. Oh, it's no problem.
I rearranged my room too.
You rearranged it? I didn't know if you
Mhm.
just turned me a different direction. You be doing that and tricking me. I'm like, what room is he in today? Yeah, I did. By the way,
My
to the private
bed's
chat.
on by the wall, and my desk is by the window.
Better feng shui.
Make it bigger.
Hello to the other person on panel. That's Brett from Brett's Worship channel. If you ever get a chance, always check him out. I wish I had your. You can share your links. Didn't I make you a mod?
I think so.
I'm gonna say you're more than welcome to share your links anytime you want. Let people know about your channel. Yeah, we're just kind of hanging out tonight. Not really sure who's gonna show up. Queen Callie, it's nothing personal. You just told me it was a bad idea. Nothing personal. I saw all of your texts. Well, yeah, you made it seem like I was gonna ban you, so I assume it's probably not a good idea. But I appreciate you stopping by. I'm not mad about it. Oh no, I would never ban you. Like I said, you have to do something mean before I'd ban you.
And you sound pretty sketchy.
Hold on. Thank you for stopping in. I don't understand why people want to do that. I'm so confused. You read the private chat, didn't you?
Yeah.
Hey, Emmy. Thanks for stopping by.
It's just.
Oh yeah. No, I mean I invited him. That's my own. That's my own fault. That's my own damn fault. Oh, that's what's going on here. Sorry, I got a message offline. It confused me for a moment. Hey Harry, thank you for stopping in. Bless you. I don't know if she thought you were actually sneezing. That's funny. See if there's a user
What's that?
called Hidden Norton who said he knows Michael Phillips and Michael McIntosh. Maybe you could remind me of the show one day. Yeah, I said I thought it was either you or Andre that brought it up to me, Zach. I wasn't sure. If you don't click that link, I'll get my chainsaw. No, 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 no. It's a worship channel. No bringing chainsaws for non-support. That's not nice. Keep it friendly. I was talking biology, not gender. I apologize, Emmy. I wasn't trying to associate anything more than that. I apologize. I will get it right from now on. Now that I know. By the way, did you get any response from Ethan Kahn? No, I actually left a message. I mean, I left a comment on the video, reaching out, but I didn't hear anything back. What's up with Apex? Why do they stay so busy in their daily comments and stuff like that, but they never actually post any videos anymore? It's been like 9 months since they posted a video. Ran out of time travelers. No more people traveling through time, I guess. Hey, Brett, just showed love to your channel. Oh, thank you, Maria. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Apex? Yeah, Apex TV, the time travel channel. Also, do you know about something called the Christ Science Church? Also, I don't know what happened to Apex TV. Christ Science Church. No, I'm thinking of like Happy Science or whatever. I knew about that one. Unless there's another derivative, like I think it's called Happy Science or something like that. It's based in Asia somewhere, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if we're thinking about different ones, but they're like a different version of Scientology. When I looked into it a little bit more, but some people are calling them a cult. The one that I'm referring to, I don't know if it's the same one. Apex Legends? No, I wasn't referring to that. Your daughter looks so much like your girlfriend. Oh, okay. I'll agree to disagree.
She looks just like me.
It's like she was reborn her twin.
Yup. It's like I had her all my own.
Like I had nothing to do with it. Immaculate Conception.
Oh.
Time travel, huh? I've always wanted to make my own Flashpoint. I think that was their post today. They were like, what would you rather have, $1 million or to go back to any time in history?
Both.
But you have to stay there and live it out from whatever time you go to.
I want both.
You want both? Why wouldn't you just go back in time and then make bets on the future?
No.
You could predict. You could be Nostradamus coming back. Just tell everybody when everything's going to happen. I play Apex all the time. In fact, my friend roasted me once. Hey, Rocco. How's it going? You see, girls rule. $1 million to give to the homeless? Oh, yeah.
I hope I was homeless. You can give me $1 million.
I genuinely think time travel is a legit thing, but it is one way things so you don't have a way back like Terminator. Yeah. I bet it depends on each condition. But I mean, just traveling through, like, just being a part of time, which is on Earth only that we know of, um, that that alone makes you a time traveler. It's just the question of if you can change directions and actually go back or forward, or speed up the rate that you're going at the moment. Yeah, right, greedy. I heard the second one that you told me, Rocco. I didn't say I was homeless. I was reading your comment. It is funny because the they them was very interested in Ryan at one point. She was like, "I like all the stuff that she's into." I know. No, just saying that they were into some of the same. I told her about Wilbur Sutt.
Oh, they were saying
Oh, Brett didn't say he was homeless. Brett, you
I
didn't say
help
you were
out
homeless.
the homeless.
Oh, you're about to be?
No.
What?
I help out the homeless.
Oh, yeah, that's what I thought you said. She was saying she would use her $1 million rather than time travel to help the homeless. Yeah, you can join on in, Rocco. You're always welcome. Would you like to travel 120 years old, 120, or 130, 150, 170, or 200? God, I wouldn't want to live that long. I think the older I'd get, would be more and more detached from the generations younger than us. I think that'd be weird. At a certain point, like nobody would get along. Hey, hustlers, thanks for stopping in. That's what I said. I did say they them that time. I did say that. I was talking about my daughter when I said she, her. That's exactly what I said. Play it back. I was specific about it. I do a good job when somebody tells them. Yeah, I said she when I was referring to my daughter. Because that's what we were talking about. I was talking about how I had told you that my daughter was interested in Will Brissett, and you told me she had good taste. You still works, right? Okay. Let's see, Rocco. I gotta pull up your thing real quick, and I'll send you one. Let's see here. Oh, I'm also doing an interview with Joey Gage. I haven't done one with him in a while. He's going to be on my channel on Sunday. Sunday. Be there.
Be square.
I remember you told Pena about brain uploading. I don't know a lot about it. I just know a little bit about like the newer stuff that's been introduced, like Neuralink and stuff like that. But I don't, and it's not even really fully introduced yet. But I think that we'll get to that point where it's uploading consciousness into robotic forms before we get to an intelligence where we're actually repairing humans with organic matter. But then again, there's things like CRISPR, where you can basically design your child now. It's weird. You can pick all the traits and play God. It's a confusing one. We were talking about lab grown meat the other day, Brett, and we were like, oh, I assume that at some point, since you could just use a small amount of DNA, celebrities would start selling like beef jerky of themselves. Like I felt like that would be like some kind of money ploy in the future. You could take a bite out of J Lo if you had a little bit of her DNA and made J Lo jerky. I feel like 50 Cent would definitely have some jerky.
I don't care who has jerky. It sounds really gross.
You don't want no human jerky?
No. Sounds really nasty.
You going live tonight, Brett?
No.
No? Night off? Too much work?
Yeah.
How many hours you put in this or so far this week? Quite a few? Or just worked every day?
Eight and a half hours.
Outside, that'll add up. It's not fun as windy as it's been. Has it been windy out by you too?
Yeah.
Yeah, 8 hours in that wind. Whew. That'll wear you out real quick. Ugh. But yeah, I think I sent it to you, Rocco. If you, I don't know if you got it, but if you get a chance, it should be on your messenger. Thank you, everybody that's tuning in. I appreciate it. Oh, I never picked this. That's where we're at.
I worked 2 jobs today.
Oh, you did the restaurant and
Mm-hmm.
nice. Did you at least get to come home with some nice food?
I ate my leftover spaghetti I had.
Nice, nice. Finally decided to start my diet again today, so I'm trying to cut back on all my weird foods. Cutting back on my sugar. I've been drinking pop ever since like a little before Thanksgiving. Not too proud about it. But yeah, I was talking to Rocco a little bit offline. He's been learning some new things. Yeah, but you're always welcome on, Rocco, if you ever want to pop in. Oh, who else was it that wanted to stop by? Maybe there was one more person for some reason. No, somebody had messaged me about it earlier. I just can't think about who it is.
Nope.
So what's new? How are the kids? How are things down under? Brett stopped listening to me. He doesn't want to hear my nonsense.
He's learned.
He knows when I start to ramble, it's going off the rails.
I don't know.
See any new movies lately? No?
No.
Somebody was just telling me about the new Spider-Man movie. Said it was pretty good. I'm curious. I haven't seen a Spider-Man movie in a long time. Not since like Tobey Maguire years. So I figured that's the reason to come back. I heard he made an appearance in the new one. I could be mistaken, but I'm not sure. But yeah, Herman, if you're tuning in, by the way, you're more than welcome to stop by anytime if you change your mind. You know you're always welcome. The Spider-Man movie was great. Okay, Wankaroo.
Nice.
I'll have to check it out. Was it Homecoming or something like that? I think that's the new version. I kind of want to see the new Matrix movie. That actually looks really good. I'm not sure why. I like me a good Matrix movie every once in a while. Think outside the box a little bit.
I'm heading out.
Heading out?
I have to wake up in 7 hours from now.
Well, yeah, get some rest, man. I appreciate you stopping in.
Yeah.
You enjoy the
Will
rest
you
of
be
your
live tomorrow?
What was that?
Will you be live tomorrow?
I'm going to be live tomorrow night. Yes. But I'm going to be on a different channel. I'm not going to be on my channel.
Oh.
I'm going to be on Joseph Pesci's channel tomorrow night.
Alright.
Yep. But are you going to do any lives coming up?
I might if
You
I
got
have
the
worked
energy?
2 jobs tomorrow, so I don't know.
So if you get the energy. All
Yeah.
right. Well, I will, if I see it, if I'm ever live and I see it, I usually let people know. So let me know if you know. You
I
know?
probably won't.
All right. Well, get some rest, man. I'll talk to you soon.
Alright.
You need to watch the previous Spider-Man movies to really appreciate the new one. Probably. I don't know. I kind of fell off of Spider-Man for a while. I like the comics, but I haven't watched any of the movies in a while. Did get confirmation from Rocco. He's on his way in shortly. What time is it?
9:02.
9:02. I'll be on for another hour or so. Hour probably at the most. Try to cap it at about the 2-hour mark. Or not, that wouldn't be the 2-hour mark. I started late. I don't know. Gwen Stacy. Because she doesn't. I don't know if I do either. Give me more than that. I don't know if I know. Is she from something? Is she an actress? Or had me confused. Because she might be way ahead of me.
Fictional character
Where's she from?
from Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah, no. I didn't know who that was. I thought it was Mary Jane. Isn't that her? MJ? Or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spider-Man girl.
Yeah, no. You got me beat, Harry. I didn't know that one either. How's your phone taste?
I'm not tasting it.
Does it smell good?
I'm not smelling it.
Spider-Gwen.
Spider-Gwen. Spider-Gwen.
Does whatever a Spider-Gwen does. Can she swim? I don't know.
What? You messed up on that one.
I don't know if she can swim.
And she swim.
I said swim.
Yeah, I don't know why you said swim.
I know what I said. Yeah, you gotta keep him on his toes every once in a while. That's true. If you say his name 3 times though, he might show up. You gotta be careful about doing that. I'm not sure. He seems to have some stories he wants to tell for tomorrow night. Like I didn't realize it was that life changing for him. Marijuana, it helps me stay normal, but I didn't realize it was that life changing for him. Any hints about X-Men in the new Spider-Man movie, Harry Burnett? Hey, Mud Rabbit.
Hello.
No, I like having him around once he does show up. I appreciate his company. I think he's fun. Sometimes I think he gets a little wild with the soundboard, and then
You're jealous. You wish you
no.
had one.
Well, I do wish I had a soundboard. No, that's no joke. But the other day when we were on with Galaxy, and I didn't feel like doing this in the group text that we're in, but I was like, there was a reason he kept kicking you off, and it was because every time somebody talked, you would be playing a sound, or you'd be like, the goat, and you had like this auto tune on, and you do it literally every time somebody said something. I don't know, that shit was fucking me up. A little out of control, but good people. I don't disagree. To the home. Let me see. don't know. I don't know. Do you know? I mean, do you know what I know that you don't know? I mean, because if I know and you know, then does anybody not know? Or is everybody else not knowing?
Those mind games with me, Ricky Bobby.
Don't you wish that bad juju on me? Sorry, I was throwing something on in the background. Slowly.
Turn the sound off.
I know. This is about to be a commercial in like 2 seconds. But yeah, no, like when I'm talking to Pesci about conspiracy theories, I think it's interesting how much he wants to know about them, but then is like super thrown off when we actually start talking about them. I don't know. It's interesting. It's interesting to see him take it all in. I got to clear it. Yeah, it's entertaining. It's very entertaining. He needs a somebody that definitely goes into rabbit holes as much as yourself. He's always down. But the other person that surprises me all the time is Schmidt. Schmidt actually knows his conspiracy, but Schmidt doesn't go on Pesci's show. I don't want to get it confused. I don't know if he's allowed. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that publicly. So, yeah, Schmidt's got a keeper, and he's not supposed to be on Pesci's show because Pesci harbors the trolls. It's a business secret. Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't think I even ever saw him there. I apologize for even bringing it up. Hold on, I'll share the link. I'm going to pull it up real quick. I think I have it somewhere. Unless somebody can grab it faster than me. I got too many fucking screens open. He's probably over there right now with the old bowling alley. I just realized bowling was live. I be following. He's got some good stuff sometimes. I always watching the Honky Talk Man. I always had some like cool questions for him, but I don't know if anybody's allowed to ask questions there, especially if I don't pay to ask them. That's Rocco's. Oh, it's BG. What's going on, man?
Yo, what's up? How you doing, Jacob? Cheers.
Not too shabby. How you doing tonight?
Doing all right. Got beers. You got beers?
I guess the rum and cokes.
Oh
Cheers.
shit. What kind of rum?
Blackheart.
I've never had it.
93 proof.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's like Captain Morgan, except not Captain. Yeah, Captain Morgan, except a little stronger,
Good
like
shit.
flavor wise.
Hey, anything with Coke goes.
Oh yeah,
Go smooth.
I'll do Coke with it. My favorite thing to do with it with rum is fucking. They have a diet cream soda Dr Pepper.
Oh
It's just
shit.
so fucking good.
See, I drink every day. I don't know if I could be drinking fucking hitting the bottle every day. You know what I mean?
Dude, I can't be hitting the bottle every day like hard. That's why that's why I don't live stream as much anymore. That's probably half the reason because I like to drink when I live stream too. So I kind
Yeah,
of
you'll
slow
never
down
see
about
me
it
on
a little
here
more.
if I don't have a beer in my hand.
I
Exactly
feel
the
like that's the joy of it. Meeting new people, sharing hobbies.
same. Drinking socially.
Right? Oh, so what you been up to, man? What happened? Why you look so goddamn roughed up?
Oh yeah, I got a little fight with my neighbor earlier. Hey, I told the asshole to quit parking in front of my house. It was like, next time you park in front of my house, we're gonna have issues.
And you guys had issues?
I'm
Man,
just playing. Does it look realistic?
it doesn't look fake. Yeah, it looks
Oh,
realistic from here.
no, it's a filter, bro. Watch,
The
I can change
filter? You're fucking
it.
with me. I can't even
Yeah.
tell.
I wanted to see if it could pass. My first time using that one. Let's try this one. This one's better, huh?
Oh yeah, that one's better. I didn't realize that's what it was. Mud Rabbit says the same thing. It looks like his lip is busted.
I was
Yeah,
waiting to see how long it would
that
take
shit
for you
looks
to
legit.
notice.
Oh no, I saw it. I just when somebody looks like they got their ass kicked, that's not gonna be my first question. Like, what the fuck happened to you?
Who kicked your ass?
I was trying to be nice coming in. I noticed.
That's funny. You could get them too. It's
If
free to
everybody sees
download.
you next time, they're gonna be like, "Why'd you shave your fucking mustache?" That was the shit.
See, people could tell that the glasses are fake because there's money falling, but they think this mustache is real.
I didn't know that was money falling until you just said it.
Yeah.
I see it now that you said it, but I couldn't tell from this far back.
But what's
My
crazy
question
is,
is, was
bro,
it lipstick?
check this out. My house almost fucking burnt down the other day. See this?
Would you, man? How much shit did you have plugged into there?
4 devices, and it can hold 6. And I wasn't even all the devices that were connected to this.
But the wattage still matters.
Well, okay, then tell me why everything that was plugged into this was off, and it still combusted. I wasn't even using. I wasn't even in the room.
That could have just. Is it old? It could have just
It
went
could
out.
be.
Too.
I think a surge, it might have been like a surge in the house that fucking blew it up. Yeah, it is definitely
Yeah.
old. So
I was gonna say,
I
'cause
think
I had to get rid of old ones because they were gathering dust in them, like your Xbox will if you like smoke in the same room. I used to have to like blow my Xbox out because otherwise it starts heating up like that too. And those little boxes, they always store fucking dust for some reason.
for sure. Yeah, it's
So
like a
weird.
dust trap.
Or anything that's got a cooling fan too. Some of those bigger ones have cooling fans. Those power packs, power strips.
Hell yeah. Anyone out there, if you have old fucking power strips, replace them now. It's not worth fucking any damages, to your house or losing your house at that.
Well, yeah. At that point,
I
it's
was lucky. Right.
Yeah. God, was it like in your main house? Was it out in the garage? Like where was it at?
No, it was inside. Yeah, it was in the main house, and I wasn't even fucking in the house at the time, but I heard it. But I was
Damn.
home. Luckily, I was home at the time. If no one was home, it would have been all bad.
Did it smell just like fucking plastic?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Well, at least it just didn't get much farther than that. I mean, I don't think it got much farther than that. It looks like it just went through the bottom a little bit.
Hopefully, I don't have cancer now. Breathing all that shit, and I tried to like cover my face.
Oh, you live in California, man. You be breathing other shit.
Like what? What do we breathe in that you don't?
All the fucking smog from all the businesses that you guys have that I don't. If I was closer to Chicago, actually, I guess I'm north of Chicago, so I guess that makes a difference too.
But you're outside the city, right? So I mean, I get what
Yeah,
you're saying.
but in Chicago
Someone's
it would be bad.
so I heard someone pop up. Oh
Okay.
shit, we got Rocco.
What up, Rocco?
What's going on?
How you been,
Wait a
man?
minute. Why would I work for the fucking CIA? Well, I don't know. You work for ACIO possibly, so
You
I
want to
don't
work for the
know.
CIA?
No. Somebody that possibly that I don't know. There's a lot of mixed things going on. Unfortunately, with this world we live in, people don't realize that there's altars and there's different kinds of things. And then when you're trying to work with it and trying to like get it to where it stops doing things, like doing, it could do some pretty bad stuff. And it's basically where they take my consciousness out of my body and they place it into a cloned body, and then I'm either sent to Mars, or I'm sent to the moon, or I'm sent to different places. I don't really have too much memory of the moon, but I do of Mars, how we were fighting, I want to say, some type of reptilian race. We were fighting up there. And there were kids and there were cages. And I also remember
Were
being.
they what type of reptilians were they? Were they like the winged ones, like because I've always heard them described as like the winged ones are kind of like higher up in rank.
They were kind of like wing, yeah. And they were evil. They were really evil. It was like a battle, just put it that way. I have been taken out of my home. I have proof of it. Me talking weird in my sleep. They're definitely doing something to me. And then waking up on the floor fully clothed after I put my pajamas on. I was fully clothed. So, and I had missing time. I had all
Was
kinds
it like
of stuff.
hours
It
or
was
was
weird.
it days? Like what's the span
Well,
of
I
it?
remember where they took me. They took me to a place out here, a reserve center, which is in Belton, Missouri.
I saw
It's
the
an
picture you
Army
sent me of
reserve.
the reserve.
Yeah, that's where they took me. It's not too far from where I am. The same white van that you saw in that picture was the same white van. I remember being
Was that
like
recruiter that was
drugged.
talking to you? Hey, was that recruiter that was talking to you before? Was he from the reserves? Because that would have made more
But
sense.
then I met a woman who had an engineer as a husband for the Air Force in Missouri. So it all started. It gets crazier and crazier every day. It's like new things, because once your subconscious is open, there's no going back. Just like me being public, there's no going back. You believe me? You don't. I disagree to agree. Whatever. Agree to disagree, whatever. Like everybody has a story.
Yeah.
Everybody has an experience. That's the problem. But there's also the ego itself.
I think the biggest problem with the ego and all that is people wanting to diminish other people's stories. It's whatever. If somebody wants to go on and tell their own story, let them tell their own story. Why is their story bugging you enough that you got to go out of your way to diminish it?
So here's my question: did this happen before or after you took the vaccine?
BG, I don't think Rocco would take it. I don't know about Rocco though. Man,
I'm going to answer that for you.
About that stuff.
Okay, I'm just gonna say one word: AI. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. One word: AI. That's it. I know about AI. I could tell you stuff, brother, that would probably spin your head in 50 million places. I know how to connect with people's energies. I know how to get in people's minds if I want to. I can mess around, but I choose not to. But people take this as it's a joke. They laugh at people. But when they feel somebody's energy, like my superior, Joseph Powell, who when he walks in the room, you feel the energy. You feel it. It's been said by many people. It's been said by many people. We carry an energy with us. We also have twin flames.
Oh yeah,
We
everybody's got
also
an aura.
have, huh?
I said I think everybody's
What
got
about
an aura.
aura?
I think everybody's got an aura.
Absolutely. Yeah, but some people don't know. If you tell them that, they wouldn't know it though. They wouldn't understand.
I notice auras
It's-
more when I'm
it's-
on mushrooms though, for some reason. I think that's weird.
I was helping we were helping a kid, and the kid wouldn't stop dropping acid every time we were. My buddy was trying to remove blocks on him. Every time he was high on
He would
acid.
just do that. Why would he do it though?
Well, it was stupid because we could have anything could have happened to, which they talk about the Omega program, how they can, a super soldier can connect with another super soldier and activate what is called the Omega programming, abandonment, so on and so forth, where it kind of takes you down a spiraling path instead of a positive path.
Yeah.
Well, that's where he about went. Okay.
Well, doesn't I mean so? My knowledge of hallucinogens is
you don't give somebody permission that already knows, and I believe people who have gifts that use them for free are more real than a lot of people that charge $200, $300, $400, $500. I had Jay Essex stuff used on me to open up my that area of the brain, and I tell you what, I felt my brain like tumble several different times. I felt energies. I felt I started remembering things, repeating it, like I could remember exactly where things were. I drew pictures. I never do these things. Ever do these things. But I had to find something that was going to people to try. Yeah, exactly. They're looking for but they don't want to be, and they're not friendly if you don't give them money either. Until they see a PayPal, that's when they'll talk to you. But if they don't see PayPal, they're not saying a word to you, even if they have a Facebook, and that's sad. That's really sad.
Well, I mean,
people need help in this
I understand
world.
people doing it for their livelihood, but after you're good, like after you're comfortable and you can just help people and you can survive, then why not give some away to the public to let them know how true you are.
Straight up, he works at a gas station overnight, and during the day he doesn't sleep. He helps people for free. And people are able to retrieve their memories, and people are able to energetically heal. Like my heart feels so light now. It's not even funny. I have like this spiritual feeling to me that is unexplainable. It's something I've been seeking for a long time, and I'm finally at that point where I'm receiving it. So, and I'm allowing it to just sort of, come in, giving it a slow entry, because if I do it too fast, I might freak out. But
Yeah,
I have
could imagine.
seen
Your buddy that stays up for weeks on end. That doesn't sound like acid, bro.
Um,
Maybe they're
what do you mean, my buddy that stays up for weeks on end?
You said, or the guy that you know that sleep or that doesn't sleep.
First of
Did
all,
you
the guy
say
that
the
doesn't
guy that works at the
sleep.
gas station?
First of all, hold on. Whoa.
Sounds
Hold
more
on.
like Coke than someone in the
You
chat.
gotta learn how to listen. Sometimes alcohol can destroy the brain chemistry, and it can also, you don't think correctly. You don't hear what I'm saying to you. You hear what your idiotic side of the brain wants you to hear instead. I have both sides of the brain open. Very powerful. I'm not stupid. And when people do that, I don't like it. I don't like
Rocco, I
First
don't
of all,
think he
the
was
guy
calling
that
you.
falls asleep.
I don't think he was
that
calling you
falls
stupid in
asleep.
any way, man.
Okay.
I think he was just asking you a
the
question.
guy
He might have
falls asleep.
misunderstood you.
So we were
Well,
talking about drugs
that's-
one
that-
minute, and then your buddy that's been up that doesn't sleep another minute. So I was like, okay, I was trying to put two and two together.
Yeah, no. First of all, he's more than my buddy. He's my trainer. He trained me. As you know, I don't have to go too deep into that. I would
No, I
rather
didn't
not.
ask you.
Because
okay, my bad.
you know, so
So
guy who
how long have you?
sleeps never
What was that?
sleeps.
Never?
The guy that doesn't really sleep is the guy who helps people. That's what happens. You know, that's what happens. He doesn't do a lick of anything. He hardly drinks. And you got to understand, like, there are people in this right now, like in this community, that are out to get people. Okay. I will publicly say it right here. ACIO is not a good organization. I
What's
have
the
been
ACIO?
taken by them. I don't even know the full meaning. I just know that it's not good stuff. They like to kidnap people and torture them and do all kinds of stuff to them. And you know, it's not right. It's not right. Especially when you bring my kids in.
Torturing people, that's definitely not right.
And their kids.
Well, yeah. That seems to
And
be a
there's
frequent pattern.
nothing I can do about it. There's nothing I can do about it because I'm in a
There is
drugged
something
out
you could do
state.
about it. Have a bunch of these. Be ready.
This is true. Definitely, it's true. I'm
Howdy,
pretty
Kenneth.
risky with because I have felonies, so I can't carry.
Well, yeah. Understandable. Make sure if you
And
do
I
have a
want to,
firearm,
trust
you're a
me.
legal holder.
I would love to. I would love to. I would love to, you know,
No, I'm
but
just saying if people are flashing bullets and shit on my channel on a live, I might as well fucking clarify if you're gonna be a gun owner, be a legal gun owner.
That's why I didn't show a weapon.
Thank you for not
Because
doing
I don't
that.
even think you're supposed to show.
Yeah, I
guns
appreciate it.
unless you're
That reminds me of a funny story, but that reminds me of a hilarious story, by the way.
yeah, no, people are
use
stupid.
quick
They
names.
get bad, but they're good. Like some people get crazy. They get on. They show their pistols, and next thing
Yeah,
you
I
know,
don't
they
do
get a knock on the door. Next thing you know, they get a knock on the door. That's it.
Yeah,
It's
that's how
like,
you get swatted.
Stupid. That's what I mean. Is like people use the internet for the stupidest reasons sometimes.
Dude, you ever seen Rocco? Have you ever seen those motherfuckers that go around swatting people? Like Twitch streamers and stuff like that?
I've seen it happen done a couple times, like while watching a live stream.
Yeah,
Whoa,
they
what
fucking
the
call the
hell?
SWAT team to go to people's houses while they're live streaming, and the cop while you're on, the cops would just come in through the door and like they pose a really threatening situation that they could just enter.
Yeah, like someone's life is at risk.
Well, it's supposed to be a joke. Most people always get charged for it because it's easy to figure out who called and did it. But I guess it's a joke.
That's
It's
Federal
not a
crime,
funny
by
one.
the way, to do that.
It's a horrible idea.
Federal crime.
It's a real, yeah. That's a way
Oh, yeah.
to get Yeah. And if somebody has
It's-
2A rights,
It's
you
worse than
know?
filing a fake police report.
Right. Man, I tell you, man, people are just nuts. It's getting crazier and crazier every day, and it's sad. It's really sad because
Okay.
nobody wants the vibration. It's like it's the frequencies. It's people can't handle 5G. 5G just begun kicking in.
What happens when we get to What happens when we
uh,
get to 6G?
Oh man. Let's hope we make it to 6G before the Federation shows up.
I'm at about 3.5 Gs today.
Yeah,
Well, you notice
me too.
the more advanced our phone gets, the more radiation it emits. Not by much, but you know what I mean. Over time.
I feel like there's actually less signal now than there was back in the day because we used to just blast signals trying to bounce them off of fucking satellites and shit, especially back when we had cable. Now we actually
there
have
is one
more. I think they're more
There is
direct now.
one.
Oh, okay.
There is one
I
at
don't think-
Montauk that's called the mysterious radar tower. And
No,
you know, it's
the
not one
radar
you can
tower.
like climb into. It's mysterious and it's still active.
But I'm just saying, when people think of Montauk, they see that radio tower. You know what I mean? Like that's the image of.
But then there's another one that's the mysterious
Oh.
one. It's over by
Oh,
Battle
you're-
216.
I didn't know you were referring to a different one. My bad.
Yeah, there's a new video out with Montauk is Strange, the channel I told you to check out. He just put out the video the other day. And it's talking about another cleanup in 2024 at a state park. I don't understand. I don't understand. What else do you need to what are they going to need to clean up in 2024? What's their goal right here? Are they opening up shop again?
No, ban that person. That's a spam. That's a.
I know what it is. Yeah. No, I'd be quick with them, but I'll let them. If a spammer wants to sit there and make new accounts and just add views to the video, that's fine. I can keep up with it. It takes me one button to turn off the live chat, but they got to sit there and make an account. Even if it's a bot, I can keep up with the bot and Mutter Rabbit's just as fast as I am.
I've been seeing it on everyone's fucking live streams. It's weird.
Oh yeah, no, I just started warning people about it because a lot of them don't know what it is. It's not an actual link, but if you search it in something, then you can actually get to. It's basically just porn sites. So what I've already started to learn is they're all girls' names. Why is that?
Oh, I didn't know it was just a porn site. I thought it was a hack, like to get into.
Oh no, it's not. It's not a hack.
Information.
I've never seen anybody hack. But if you type it in,
I was telling everyone it's like a hack.
Bar or whatever your search engine is, it'll actually take you to a site.
The sketch. Don't fucking type that in.
Oh yeah, they're probably unsecure sites.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's
an active
unfortunate.
link. Is it a good porn site though? I think they're all different. I don't know. I'm not.
It depends on what you're into.
Yeah, I guess it depends on what you're into. See what variety they have. I'm not sure.
You type that link in and then come back and tell me, fucking someone in the chat.
I can't see it anymore. I don't know if you guys can see it. I can't see it anymore. As soon as I block it, it usually
Jacob,
gets on my end.
How's life treating you?
Oh man, I can't complain. I actually can't complain. I started out with my old boss today. While I was on lunch, I got a call from this other company that wanted to that I had applied to a while ago, and they asked me if I wanted to go work out there. And so I'm gonna do that interview while I'm working with my old boss, and then I'm doing side jobs for myself right now. And yeah, kind of in a good spot right now. I'm gonna. I was happy. I was happy to feel needed by all my old bosses and some new ones.
Yeah. Well, anyways, this stuff destroys people's lives. Okay.
That's true.
I was just getting close to be getting back with the woman I, was with for a very long time. I've had children with, and something decided to choke her in the middle of the night. And it was somebody else's altar that I actually brought this guy, the one that went on acid when he did his shit. And you don't do that. You don't allow somebody in your brain when you're on an acid trip, because that person is trying to remove blocks so you can actually see the real true reality of what's going on. And it takes time, and I've done it with them, and literally it will drain you like to the point where you want to just sleep.
Do you know that other person? Do you know that other person that that was taking the things? Do you know that person very well?
I know he contacted me crying his eyes out that he wanted to, he wanted his memories and he wanted to know things. And, of course, me, I'm a nice guy. I lead him in the right direction, and then it just turns into a, major catastrophe. He messed not only with me and my situation and my life, but he also was involved in a lot of these kidnappings I went through. I remember seeing his face. Now, that could have been in a cloned body. So, but don't get it twisted. They can physically take you if they want to.
Well, no, I always thought that back from like when Al Bielek was talking about it. I mean, he gave
no, but they don't do the physical too much because people are getting more smart. Camera, you know what I mean? Like hidden cameras.
I mean, and that's why he actually referenced grabbing people from the past, not necessarily from the future, because current times they were getting more cameras, you were getting more everything else.
Yeah.
And I mean, and they were also trying to pick migrant people, sorry, not vagrant. Migrant people that didn't have families or that wouldn't be missed in general.
Correct. And a lot of when I went through these programs, they were going after kids that would just be walking down through the neighborhood, smoking the joint, enjoying the day. And they'd pull up in a white van and say, "Hey, you looking for work?" Yeah, sure. And you get in the van. Next thing you know, they hand you a joint because you just finished your joint or whatever. And next thing you know, you're drugged up and you're out of it and you're dragged into some kind of underground facility. Sometimes it might not even be Montauk. It could have been somewhere totally different. It could have been Brookhaven National Laboratory, where there are actual alien suppositories, where they keep dead alien bodies from a 1999 crash that happened in South Haven Park, Mastic Beach, Long Island, New York. And the guy that was investigating it, John Ford, is still in jail. He should have been released. But I know exactly where it crashed, and when you go back there with the compass acts up. It doesn't. Like, it's weird because of the radiation. It's very. It's a weird feeling, but this is what's going on, unfortunately, and they want to keep lying to the world. Oh yeah, aliens don't exist. That's what they think.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of curious to how good their butt is that they're lacing with drugs too.
They got some.
Man, what's the government got low key? They gotta have the best. They gotta have the best buds.
Man, they probably got a cousin to Bud that's fucking like hallucinogenic or some shit, some type of crazy or high.
Oh yeah, it's ayahuasca and marijuana.
Yeah, crossed with like some crazy
shit.
Well, that's how some of the programs were. They were trying to like mentally. I was gonna say,
I
Rocco,
won't
that's
even.
how some of the projects were. They were trying to mentally fragment you from your own consciousness at certain points, and that's why they brought you
Absolutely.
close to death in a lot of situations, or some of the
And
participants. And
that's where Danny was programmed in. That was where Johnny was programmed in. That's where Cyborg X was programmed in. And then, those are my alters. So I'm programmed with my alters. So I could be one person 1 minute. It's like they call it split personality. But when the person really starts to like get to that point, like that movie Split explains this all.
well, yeah,
How
that's what
real
that's
it
what
gets.
Split's about.
Yeah, he's saying it explains it perfectly.
But I'm just saying, in general, that's what Split's about.
He probably knows that.
Yeah, no, but some people think it's just like, oh, this person is crazy. No, maybe this person is really dealing with alters, and he's not integrating those alters, and that's the problem. You need to integrate them. That way, they move on from
You
you.
think that
You want to
that's a
get rid
public
of.
perception that people are trying to set up, where they want you to think that kind of mental illness couldn't be more than it is. Like, you know how they label it
I
publicly?
believe that alters are definitely real.
Well, no. I'm just saying. Do you think there's some kind of like
that went
confusion?
into altars and did things that they shouldn't have in the real physical body?
No. I'm not saying anything about that in alters. What I'm saying is,
Oh,
do you think
shit.
there's some kind of confusion to the public about what that could actually be? Because most people, when they think of split, they think, oh, this is a person with either like multiple personality disorder or a split personality disorder. That's why, and that's how they kind of label it, don't they? And that's why I said I wonder if there's a disconnect to like, society, if that's what it's portrayed as, and you said it's exactly like what you're referring to.
Damn.
Hey, Andre, man, I don't know how to explain this. Mother Rabbit, just keep an eye on the chat if you can. We might already have tiptoed over that line a little bit. I don't know.
The subject just needs to be changed.
I just wanted to let out because I don't know how to explain it to Andre. Yeah, we probably shouldn't talk about that. I get it; it's a bad mood, and I just don't know how anybody can talk to you about that.
My bad. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, no, and that's why I just haven't posted much of it. I wasn't trying to be mean to anybody. I saw it all. I just didn't want to confuse anybody. Is this you? I don't know whose turn it was. That's back to the Ooh, so what you got going on for the rest of the night, BG?
This is it. Yeah, this is it. Fucking I'm watching the game in the other room. The Chargers Chiefs.
Oh, nice. Oh, Andre, you're good, man. You don't have to apologize. I was just giving you the heads up.
Yeah, Andre, hit that link. Come up here and tell us. I'm just playing.
Oh yeah, no, I can't talk about that on live either. Otherwise, he'd be more than welcome to come up, but it sounds like he's got something on his mind today.
What about you, Jacob? What do you got going on for the weekend? It's almost Friday.
This weekend, I'm gonna be watching fucking the UFC fights. Derek Lewis is gonna be fighting, and he's gonna be the main card event on the UFC. And then I'm also gonna be watching Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley after that.
You gonna watch it for free?
What's that?
Are you
I'm
gonna
going to watch it on Fight Pass. I'm not sure. I think the other one's on Showtime.
You're gonna pay for it? Don't pay for it.
I'm not going to promote any kind of.
Dude, don't give those assholes any fucking more money. Like the Jake Paul motherfuckers.
Why don't you
Oh,
want to? Why don't you want to give Jake Paul more money? I feel like he
Fuck
doesn't have
no.
enough yet. I feel like Jake Paul could use a little bit more money in his pocket.
Huh. I mean, I don't mind rich people getting money. I just don't like Jake Paul. I think that's what it comes down to.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm the same. I'm the same. I'm the same way with the Paul brothers. Peace out, Rocco. I appreciate it,
All
man.
right, Rocco.
But yeah, no, I don't really like the Paul brothers as much as I respect. Sorry, I'm yelling. I respect what Jake's doing more than Logan because I thought his were kind of like bullshit fights. I actually do like Jake's fights. They're actually getting a little bit better. Taking Tyron twice.
No, they are getting better. I just don't like how they were pushed up to the front so quickly. Other
Try
boxers
to
had
go
to
get
you know how many
cigarette.
fights they had to take to get to the.
Oh, yo, you're good, man.
Yeah. No, so yeah, man, we're headed for a war terrestrial, whether anybody wants to believe it or not. It's going to be ugly. Because what our government and, whatever organizations, 3-letter organizations, okay, like, for instance, why is it that they go around, first of all, where I lived nowhere near Flight 180, okay? But I saw everything go down. I saw the missile hit the plane. I saw everything. The FBI, when I was a kid, I was young then. I mean,
So
I was
everything
like,
of what? You kind of cut out for
You
me.
cut out.
So everything of what?
about Flight 800 real quick. The FBI told me to keep quiet when I was a kid, and I lived nowhere near this occurrence. But the missile hitting the plane. But I was in the car driving down the road while my family was in the car, and I was in the car, and they took out. It's weird, but I saw it through the back window of the car, and I said to my mom, I said, missile just hit that plane.
Do you know
And
where
her
you
best
were?
friend was on that plane. And
Do you know where you were when you saw it?
I was in a town by the name of Center Moriches, which was from where I lived in Quogue, was about another 30, 40 minute, ride.
Gotcha.
But it was weird. We got there. I got out of the car, went in the house. Next thing you know, they're knocking on the door.
Damn.
Was it the FBI?
So
I just looked it up. I hadn't heard about this. That's crazy. It said after
whatever
16 months
it
later.
was, it was very rude.
It said 16 months later.
Huh?
16 months later, the FBI or whatever who was investigating announced that no evidence of criminal acts had been found and closed the active investigation.
He just looked up the case.
Yeah, that's what it says. Yeah, that's fucked up.
He hasn't heard of it since you brought it up.
Yeah, I had never heard of it. That was crazy. I'd never heard of that. That's the fucking catastrophe before.
You
I
know,
heard
it's
about the
really
one-
messed up, man. It goes to show you that, oh yeah, join the military. Yeah, join. And you're just shooting missiles in the sky, and you don't care if you're hitting, and you don't tell the American people the truth. But yeah, the military, you know what I mean? That it's all a programmed thing. That's what it is. It's like, why hide something like that? There's no need in it, Well, obviously to them, that I guess, they felt that way. But I know the actual place where they brought all the pieces when they found them, scattered throughout the war. And people went there, like reporters and stuff, and they got pressed. They got pushed right away. One guy was taking pictures. He took his cell phone and snapped it in half.
Mud Rabbit was asking
cool.
What Pesci's page was, so I wanted to show her where it was. Yeah, this is Pesci's, but he should be pretty cool with me sharing it. But she wanted to check out some of his stuff. He's got some
That's
good
the
ones.
world order.
It's a live stream. I don't know how he got away with this one. He posted Judge Janine and what she said on Fox. And I didn't realize you could just stream videos and commentate on them like that.
Fair use under the Fair Use Act.
I'm on that one.
Hey, take up. You should shoot for Kyle Rittenhouse
What was that?
to bring him on.
For a guest? For a guest?
I think you should
Man.
try to get Kyle Rittenhouse to come on.
Unless you paid him, dude, he's getting so much money, you'd have to pay him to come up.
He is on a lot of shows. It's crazy how many shows he's on.
I bet he's charging.
It's like he's
Hell yeah, he's making so much money right now.
He's a pay to play kind of boy.
absolutely. Well, he has every right. The kid should never, ever have to work a day in his life again after all that bull crap. And on top of that,
have to start their own GoFundMe to pay off Kyle.
racist.
That's where I think it's going to come from.
Well, you already heard what he said on Crowder's show, and he's got I give it to him, man. He's going at some of the Trumps, man. Like he told the Republican Party, "This is not a political case, and I don't want anything to do with politics." You know what I mean? Because they were trying to get him involved in the the Congress was trying to give him an open spot, dude. I'm not kidding you.
No, I believe you.
Well, to play devil's advocate, I feel like the people that he killed, fucking defending himself, they could easily sue him in a civil court. You know what I mean? That's still a possibility, right? That's what.
And here's the other thing. Here's the other thing. Yeah, but somebody who has charges like the individual had on him, number one, all the people coincidentally had bad charges, right? And here's the other funny thing. The kid is not racist. He has a live-in. And he's a color. It's a black guy who's one of his security guards. And he said the kid is not racist whatsoever. Not racist whatsoever.
I just feel like the depiction of it is worse than that, though. Like what you see on the news stations is people going out saying that he shot protesters. Like he was not. Nobody was holding the sign, walking down the street, and he just took a shot at them. Like that's not what happened. That's already misconstruing everything that happened.
No, they chased him, and they chased him. That's the problem that people don't understand.
But when
first
you
of
hear a news
all,
story
I'm not
out,
stupid. I see a kid with an AR. I'm not going near him. I'm not near him.
One crazy ass motherfucker attacked him.
I'm not gonna go yell in his face. I'm not gonna go. You know what I mean? Because.
Well, dude, yeah, it was mob mentality. What happened? He defended himself from one person, and then everyone started rushing him. That's what happened.
The first person rushed him after throwing something at him.
Yeah.
The real questions I draw from the case are why did the FBI hold on to that footage for so long? Why did they wait to release that when all of the other footage was released and they didn't release it until the end of the trial?
That's crazy. They had military drones recording all that shit.
Well, and they tried to act like it was only heat signature footage when they actually had high definition footage, but the best footage was actually coming from people on the ground. Like that's how fast social media is today. People are live streaming that shit.
Hell yeah!
From the peaceful
show, he seemed like
watching some of the craziest shit I've ever seen on live streams happen during that shit.
Oh yeah,
the looting, fuck. Dude was in a jewelry store.
BG, you're confused. Those are peaceful protests. Yeah. Don't get it mistaken.
Where I live in Missouri, where I live in the Midwest. The cops here are the same way. You come to the town I live in and start rioting, they're going to allow the people in the town to use their 2As. That's how it is in the Midwest.
Oh God, I don't know about
That's
that,
just
man.
how it
I live
is.
a little bit outside of Chicago.
We live
and
in a
it's
Republican
not the
state.
same. Chicago got fucking wild.
Where I am, it's suburbs. We had 2 Proud Boys here.
Hopefully they
I
were
think,
good ones.
yeah. Oh no, Oath Keepers. There might have been one that was.
I don't think all of the Proud Boys are good. I think some of them are. I think some of them have good
There's
intentions.
people that just jump on a bandwagon and follow. Yes, I get that.
Oh yeah, and people
100%.
that want to
They
make
follow.
and people that want to make that group look bad. I feel like it's the same way with police. I don't think anybody can be
Yeah, I was about to
judged
say
by
the
a whole
same.
group. It could be anybody. Like I don't think anybody's perfect all the way across the board, especially when you're talking about a group matter and people are fucking humans still. All
No.
humans, I think, are corrupt by
No.
nature. I don't know why. I just have this bad feeling about most humans.
When it comes to power,
From the
being in
minute
power,
you're
basically.
born, you're
But they're always
born
power
into
hungry.
corruption. Yeah, you're born into corruption.
Rocco, I'm gonna pose you guys the same question I asked everybody earlier. What would you rather have, $1 million, or and you guys both have to answer $1 million, or to go back in time to a certain time, but you have to live out your life from there. You can still have the knowledge that you have today, but you have to go back and live your life from there on. What would you rather have?
Let's go back in time.
Where would
Yeah,
you
I'll
go?
back in time.
I would
To that mistake,
go
right?
to.
Everyone's got one mistake they made in life.
No. I would go into like the 90s sometime, and I tell everybody everything that I know from now.
I'd say I would do that after my first. I would do that after my first big game bet, if because then I could get my $1 million and go back in time. I feel like you go back enough in time wwhere you could remember what would happen in some sporting events, and then you could predict that. Fucking bet your house on it.
I like the time travel.
Because after you made that first bet, though. But that's the thing, though. After you make that first bet, though, you've already changed the future outcome of things. The timeline's already changed.
What about the butterfly effect, though?
They did it to us in Montauk. You know this. You know this. They did it to us in Montauk. They sent us to the moon. They sent us to Mars. You know what I mean?
But that's different.
You know,
but that's not changing. That's not changing the alteration of Earth, where the timeline that Earth is on. I think each thing can be more effective or less effective depending on the mass that it's surrounding.
I feel like timelines are somewhat converging, and is sort of happening again. History is repeating itself, but now it's like on a more higher level. You know what I mean? Like, stuff's really about to go down. Like, I have a strong feeling in my gut right now. And when you get a gut feeling about something, normally you're pretty much correct. And you know, it's what I directed towards. It's kind of like I said, we're kind of living in a Clockwork Orange world. People are going and shooting people and getting out of jail with no bail. Okay. I mean, that's just that it.
You know, the new thing to do is
but
actually
then if you go do something, you know, to protect yourself. Right.
Before I make BG answer this next question, the popular thing to do now is to get in your minivan or SUV, hit somebody, and then get released on fucking less than $1,000 worth of bail money, and then go do the same thing into a big crowd of people. Like they didn't expect you to do it again. He had hit 3 people.
Oh God, Christmas parade.
I'm like, dude, how? Like, and he had so much fucking social media presence of like saying really horrible things.
It's
like,
crazy.
Was it the
you want to look at a racist case?
All these people.
Well, no. If
Come
you want to look at a
on,
racist
man.
case, though, if you want to look at a racist case in the courts right now, that's a good one to look at. That and the other ones that those fucked up cops did, when they started beating the fuck out of
Christmas
them.
parade.
Yeah, was
The
that the
Christmas
Christmas parade you're
parade,
talking
right
about?
there.
Was that the one? That's what I'm
That was
thinking.
that was the other
Yeah,
one I was referring
man.
to.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was
but
fucked up.
did
The
you know he had
little
a
kids.
prior
Yeah.
not even fucking I think it was like 8 months ago when he had got out on bail money and he had tried to hit his I don't remember if it was his pregnant girlfriend or was his girlfriend with a daughter. He had tried to hit her with a car in the past, and then he had another one that he had gotten in trouble for. I'm not sure what all they were from, but he had, sure enough, fucking
Wait,
another Wisconsin native involved in fucking sex trafficking. He was involved in sex trafficking his daughter and his girlfriend.
what?
Tell me why there's a
Oh
fucking
my
epidemic going
God.
on in fucking Wisconsin.
That's fucking weird.
Well, it's just like everybody involved in these like court cases, everybody surrounding him, like Blake, Jacob Blake. Like he was there, he was at that place. He's the guy that got gunned down apparently by the police. He was there. He had a court order not to be there, and tried to kidnap his fucking kid from the lady that had the court order against him. Yes, it's his baby mama, but they have shit in court where he's not allowed to be there. And then all of a sudden he's like leaving with the kids, and the police are doing their job protecting this woman's rights. And all of a sudden it turns into the cops are trying to hurt Jacob Blake, and it's like, no, that's not what happened. They were trying to protect the daughter and the girlfriend that called the police. Like, oh man. And I would hope the police would respond like that if somebody was to kidnap my kid. I'm not gonna lie, if I didn't respond like that first. I mean, I don't know if there'd be enough time in between. Yeah, I just saw Pesci just went live.
All right. He's gonna do a StreamYards.
Oh, I don't know what Pesci. I think he's opening a gift from Evie tonight. So I'll run over there with different conspiracies. Oh man, no, he would be overwhelmed. Bad rabbit. Oh, but no, I gotta wrap up pretty soon. I gotta wake up early in the morning. I appreciate everybody popping on though.
Yeah, thanks for having me on, man.
Rocco's right down there. You just came in towards the end.
All right, have a
Elizabeth.
good night, everybody.
See you later, BG. But no, I had said that earlier, Andre. I haven't talked to him recently, not lately. But yeah, I appreciate everybody tuning in, and everybody have a good rest of your night. Yeah, Rocco just took off. Sorry, Elizabeth. I apologize. But if this stream stays up, it should be up. So everybody will be able to check it out later if you want. Rocco was on for I think the last half hour or so. He joined in with us, so you're more than welcome to rewind and check it out later. Everybody have a good rest of your night.